All right, boys and girls, this is a top secret activity for you to do. This is for your mom for Mother's Day. It's Mrs. Brown, by the way. So, what this is kind of 4 slides that you can do. And I'm going to show you how to go through each slide. So, we want you to be able to do it without asking your mom for help. So, here's your first one, and it says, Mother, I prefer rock star. So, you're not calling her your mom, you're calling her a rock star. Create 2 or more sentences explaining why your mom is a rock star, and then you're going to type inside this box. So, in order to type, you're just going to click right here, click inside the box, and then I'm hitting the backspace button, and you can type in 2 sentences. So it says already for you, my mother is a rock star because she tucks me in at night. And then I'm gonna hit the enter button, and I'm gonna do another sentence and say, she makes the best mac and cheese. So just try to think of 2 sentences that makes your mom a rock star. It doesn't have to be anything magical. Sometimes moms are rock stars just because of the simple basic things that we do for our little loves. So those are 2 sentences that I put. So now I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to move to my second slide. And this one's kind of fun. This one is a word search. So you have the word mother, Sunday, because Mother's Day falls on a Sunday, mom, hug, rock star, special, and love. So what you need to do is you need to look at these words and see if you can find the word, and you're going to drag a circle over. So I just found the word. So obviously this circle and this circle is a little bit smaller. So this circle right here, if you can see my mouse, is not going to cover the word rock star. It's probably going to cover the word hug or mom. So I just found the word mom. So I'm going to click on my mouse and see how it's moving. And I'm going to bring it over here and drag it. And there I circled the word mom. Okay. So I'm guessing there's going to be a word that's up and down. I wonder if I can find it. I found the word Sunday. So I'm not going to use this one to do Sunday. I'll probably use a bigger one like this. So how you do it is I'm not using a mouse right now. I'm using my laptop. So I'm going to click on that little keypad and then drag it over with my finger. Ooh, that's too big. Well, and then I guess I can make it a little bit smaller. See how my arrow goes from 4 arrows to 2 arrows? That means I can make it a little bit smaller. Okay. So that's how you find those words. So you can go ahead and do that. This one's my favorite page. So I'm going to take my arrow, my cursor, and move it over to slide 3. And it says, type on each line, describe your rock star mom. Okay. So see how I've got my 4 arrows? When I click on the line, a text box appears, and all you have to do is type inside the box. So I love when my mom takes me to. So when Ansley was answering this, she said to the Snowman, which is an ice cream place out here where we live. But then she said, actually, my mom doesn't take me there. My grandmother does. So I'm just going to put the Snowman, because that's where I'm going to put a period at the end. That's where we go. I remember when my mom. So try to think of something fun that your mom maybe did for you, or maybe something special, like maybe you hurt your knee and she put a Band-Aid on it. Maybe she made you a very special breakfast or lunch or dinner for your birthday. Maybe she bought you Sculpey clay that you've been looking for. Trying to think of something. So I remember when my mom took me to Target and bought me a game. Okay. So see how mine went down a little bit further on the next line? That's okay. My mom's favorite food, that one's easy. Well, my mom, her favorite food is steak, but I'm just going to use me. My favorite food is tacos. Period. My favorite memory with my mom is playing Scrabble. She always wins. Okay. My mom is, ooh, this is hard, friends. I know sometimes it's hard for us to come up with a sentence about, sometimes it's just hard to come up with a sentence, but my mom is, I'm just going to say, the best mom in the whole world. Not word, world. Okay.
One thing that's not true about this is she doesn't tuck you in. Your dad did.
So Ansley's here next to me saying, my mom doesn't tuck me in, and my mom doesn't tuck me in. And she didn't when I was a kid. My dad tucked me in, but I tuck my children in. So that's probably more information you needed to know. You didn't need to know about Mrs. Brown. Okay. So I have all my sentences complete. So I'm going to go up here. You don't have to do this. Mom will be able to see. Mom will be so proud of you that you did something. But if you want to make your text box a little bit longer, see, remember how I have the 2 arrows? When I move it this way, makes it a little bit bigger. And then I can put game on that line. Okay, I have periods after all my sentences. I'm not going to worry if I have a word that's spelled the wrong way. That's okay. I'm going to do the best that I can, and I'm going to sound out my words, and I'm just going to make what I can, and my mom's going to be super proud of me. That's what you have to remember. Okay, last slide. This one's a fun one. Okay, adjectives. You're all adjective brainiacs because we just did adjectives. So adjectives are words that describe your rock star mom. So if I'm going to look at these words, I have pretty, kind, flower, mom, happy, son, beautiful, and daughter. Okay. So what I need to decide is which words describe my mom. Okay. Well, my mom is, I'm going to look at this one, happy. So remember, I'm going to click on this and it kind of highlights in that blue box. And I'm going to drag it over. Oops, Mrs. Brown didn't drag it over well. There, it needs to have those 4 arrows on it. And my mom is happy. That's an adjective. Okay. Let's see. My mom is not a flower. Sometimes she wears like fancy lotion and she smells like a flower, but I wouldn't describe her as a flower. So remember, we're going to click on it, but when we click on it, we want to have those 4 arrows. See how if I have the 4 arrows? So if I don't and I click, oh, it does. It just highlights where I can change the word, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to move my mouse around until it has those 4. I'm going to move it over. Okay. So something that's, that's not an adjective. Mrs. Brown made a mistake. I got to keep moving it over here. There we go. Okay. So that is your assignment for what you can do for your mom for Mother's Day. We realize it's hard for you guys. Usually if we were in the classroom, we'd be doing something fun and making a craft. So there's also another activity that involves a tulip and art hub for kids. So here's your first one. Remember, if you have questions, you can message your teacher on Google Classroom and we see those messages and we can try to help you. But try to do your best. Don't give up. And your mom's going to love it because you did it on your own. And that's what makes moms awesome. Okay, there you go. Good luck, friends.